Hey guys, what's up everyone? How are you all? I have been a bit away from YouTube as I just started my Instagram professional page, Unique Creations. If you haven't watched that, and that's all for my art related, but I'm back for my small YouTube family who loves to see the detailed videos and, of course, love to listen to me, right? So let's begin. So you have seen the intro and must be thinking, what is this about? Well, you have seen me doing a lot of DIYs, arts and crafts, makeovers in the past. So I decided to make like a casual vlog where, you'll see me making khichdi. Haha, not funny, right? Because this was the toughest one, I have to say, because I had to shoot this in one single day and put things back. So, oh, you're still thinking, what is she talking? It's a kitchen vlog, guys, and it's a long one, so please stay tuned. Firstly, enjoy a bit of unclean mess, like I've put everything out so you can see all those beautiful antique vintage masala dabbas which I piled up just for you. Let's begin some organization. So tip 1, use clear containers rather than opaque to organize all the spices after filling them, of course, in the jars, so you can see through what's inside. And if you don't have these see-through ones, you can add a label to the box listing the items. So next time you go grocery, it's easy for you to make a list, right? Tip 2, sort them based on open versus unopened, or regularly use spices in one and all the atta flour type in one box. So you can take only that box to refill when your jars are empty. So the pantry is ready. Simple, right? Tip number 3. For the daily usage in Indian kitchens, we use so many different dals, beans, flours, which needs to be handy. So I just filled them in these glass jars from IKEA again. And some cereal boxes I have, and these are from Costco. They have these pop-out lids and they're super handy. And these large storage bins are actually a good workaround to store rice or atta for people who stay outside India. I hate those bags which they come in, like, because it bothers me thinking, what if a rat can come and... Okay, let me stop it there. Now, chai time. Tip number 4, write down the item so it's visibly clear, not just for you, but anyone who probably is cooking, and won't have to ask you. Also, I'm going to use a tape instead of label, as we can peel off anytime, you want to switch something else inside. These are the items which are used mainly in my kitchen to prepare breakfast or consumed on regular basis. So I'm going to put them in the shelf right above the stove. And I'm going to place all these jars here with some space in between because it's pandemic, guys. Social distancing, so important, right? No, that's not the reason. I want to see the backbenchers. Hey, who's that? Oh, tip number 5, use command hooks to hang any small items like measuring spoons, pot holders, mittens, even cleaning brushes under your sink. Now let's look at some reality. Like, we all have these random jars, right? Probably came when you bought something, and I have them too. Look at all those pastas, jams, pickles. Let's tackle them. So after a lot of research in labs and research centers, I found these, not these, they have a name. They are called Lazy Susans on tip number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Great. And these are from Amazon. They are available in dollar store and different stores, but unfortunately they did not fit in my cabinets, so I'm using these. Tip number 7, you can also use these baskets or any existing boxes like those lunch boxes. Maybe you have to arrange all your baking supplies, or good to arrange some Tupperwares, lids, masalas, which you don't have to put them in 100 different small jars, but still want them and don't want to drop them onto your counters. Now, don't get caught up with too many organizers. Sometimes they don't work as you planned. Wow, what an acting. Like, I got this crazy cabinet hook installed onto my door, and I realized it blocks the space, and I have to make sure I don't put anything on its way. Like, it's great to store all the ziplocs, foils, or anything which is not heavy, but it blocks the door. So watch out. Since I don't have any racks, as you can see, there are no custom made partitions or anything. I'm using these organizers to utilize all that empty space in the back and at the same time without overlapping things. So if you guys don't have like a pantry, I guess this trick of adding stands, shelves, organizers, whatever should work for you. Now let's go to the extreme corner shelf near the stove, and this area is a bit difficult to reach, so I'm going to use these Susies. And in the rest of the space, I'm just storing some spare items. Now let's go to the other side of the kitchen. This multi-purpose heat resistant mat which you see, I usually use this on the sink, which is very handy for washing vegetables or drying and can be folded when not required. And I have these plate stands which I'm using to store cutting boards, roti chakla, and also you can use them to store pans, baking trays, many more things. And I love having all these things within my reach because it saves so much of time, especially if you have another job like 9 to 5, or probably you're multitasking, attending some meeting, taking care of kids, cooking, shooting video, guys, come on. So this organizer is actually from Costco and it holds so much. All the spoons, forks, otherwise would have just, been lying in the cupboard. But yeah, and the second one has an extension. The knife holder is from Amazon. Next one is all for my storage boxes, some glass and plastic, ashamed of you, close it. Now it's time for the kitchen tour. Like, let me just walk through. We have pretty much organized everything, right? Let me just see. Okay. I don't know if I can say kitchen tour, but I should say like how my kitchen looks if I clean tour. A bit lengthy title, right? These panels are from IKEA. You will see me chanting IKEA, IKEA entire video. It's actually night, so you can't see anything in the window. And some more trolley for snacks, and the other side is like the coffee machine. This organizer is actually to store fruits, but fruits can be stored in the fridge also, but not coffee, so I decided to use this here. So clever. And that's the open pantry, I have to say. You have seen all these boxes, some appliances, random items which I don't know where to go. So, oh, by the way, this is a TV stand converted to pantry, okay? And it fits like so perfect there. It's a bit open book, but I think it works for me. Another recent addition is this IKEA trolley. It's just 10 bucks, but it stores so many things like all those pickles, sauces, any condiments which can be stored at room temperature, they're all in there. And we reached to the main cabinet where I have all my bartans, all the beauties actually, are stored here. This lid holder is like so good. Like it stores so many, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 easily, all those glass heavy lids with no complaints. Same for the pot and the pan holders. I love these. Like some more organizers behind, some more, actually many more. Also, I got these over the door hooks or hangers, I should say, from dollar store. They are nice to hold some small jars, like I use for the ghee, or extra lids, which can be super handy. Some plate holders, and yeah, more plate holders. That's it. And ta-da! You have seen this too, right? Like this one I was talking about. Used hooks instead of drilling those nails, like those command hooks, and some more hooks to hang towels. And I don't know, I forgot counting the tip 1 2 3 4. Let's just forget it, okay? And here I have all the glass bottles, cups, and all the fancy stuff up there. And I'm looking for a nice mug display, but this is all I have right now. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed my kitchen tour. And again, don't have to get crazy buying different kinds of things, and use whatever setup you have and whatever works for you. If you are setting up a new or looking for some ideas, maybe this is interesting for you to watch. And there's a quiz in the last, okay, where I'm going to ask, like, where was the chana masala stored? Just kidding, okay? But don't forget to click on that like button, and of course share and subscribe. Bye. What do you want? Chana masala? Chana?
Yeah.
What?
Chana bhature.